We open up with Mel pretty much surveying her house with her private security.
Welcome back, Mel.
Yes, welcome back. Love the short haircut. And she is discussing securing her home with all that's going on with Martell being sent to jail. So Martell is with his mom.
Hey.
Miss Marlene.
Hello, Marlene. Welcome back, Martell, again.
Yes. So he was arrested for a text message he sent Mel over a year ago.
Yeah.
Mom is asking, why would you get somebody arrested for a text message? Pretty much Miss Marlene is just stroking Martell's ego, trying to make him feel good.
Pretty much.
He said all his message said was stop bullying me.
Is that all it said?
And then we later find out there was also a picture attached. He didn't explain what was that about.
It's the thing about Martell is that no matter what he says, there's always a lie right there in the middle somewhere. You ain't even got to search far for it. You know what I mean?
So Mel's brother Marcus, he drove down to check on her because he was trying to call her. He wasn't getting through to her. So he was like, let me just go down there and see what's going on.
Interesting.
So she's telling him that she has security set up and she has a lot of cameras.
Yeah.
Marcus asked her how she's feeling, and Mel is just like, I'm just not going to put anything past anybody. Okay. Mel took the evidence to the magistrate to sign for the warrant, and that was like back in August when she did it. At times, she was wondering, why hadn't they got him? At times, she wanted to let them know, like, hey, y'all, like, he's here. He's going to be here if y'all going to serve the warrant or whatever the case may be. But she said she was going to back up and just allow God and time to take care of him. She was told that if he was pulled over for a traffic stop, they would also be able to see the warrant and get him on that. Yeah. And the warrant, like we said, has been there since August.
What are your thoughts on that? I'm very interested on what your thoughts on the whole ordeal of her, about how she filed an arrest warrant and things like that, and charges on him and not letting him know, and just the whole ordeal with them two. What is your thoughts on that, Blair?
So I think that when she said that she turned it into the magistrate, in that August, because I think he said like it was a text, he was arrested for something that was sent like over a year ago. Okay. So I'm assuming that it was probably closer to the time to where she actually went to the magistrate. Okay. And even if it wasn't, I mean, if you get the courage up, or, not to say Mel didn't have the courage, Mel's very courageous, but if you get the courage up to go and tell the police what's been going on, that you've been harassed and stuff like that, I don't feel like there's a time limit on that. So basically, I felt like it was the right thing to do. This man is texting you, threatening you, all this type of stuff. Like, yes, like I agree with her. I don't put anything past anybody. Who's to say that things couldn't get worse from here? So absolutely. So
two things, right? I have a police friend. And I make sure every 6 months I ask him to look me up to make sure I don't have no warrants, right? Because it is possible to have a warrant and you not know. Yeah. So this is not a situation where Martell probably was running, or, he probably did not know. He said later on in the scene that he had to go to court, or he was doing something to file some paperwork, and they were like, you got a warrant on you, right? Right. And they allowed him to situate himself in the sense of, hey, call like somebody to come down here and get the kids. You know what I mean? So I will say this objectively, the way that it was sold to us, and I don't want to use the word sold as if it's not real life, but the way that it was given to us, delivered to us, packaged to us, was as if it was DV, right? As if it was, as if he did something physical, right? Okay. Once it came out that it was over a text message, that it was harassment, it did make me look at it a little differently. Not in the sense that it wasn't Mel's right to do so, because if it was just a text message, I'd be like, Mel, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? But he's threatening her with basically revenge. Y'all know what it is, right? So there is something to like making sure. Let me talk about him. There's something to Martell. Just why is it always you, dude? You get what I'm saying? This like you make it very hard for someone to feel sorry for you, because at the end of the day, I did feel some type of way that, let's say you filed something against me, and you're kind of like, well, when are they going to arrest him? Yeah, dude, you get what I'm saying? Knowing that, oh, you dropping the kids off? Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you filed something against me. So how do you know that it could be a traffic stop? You can be in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying?
True.
And I get pulled over because I was speeding or something like that, but I got your kids in the car.
Yeah.
I do think there is some type of middle ground Mel could have done, even though that didn't happen, to not play like that in a way.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying? Because anything really could have happened.
Because it puts the kids in like a precarious situation.
He's still the father of your kids, and if he still have your kids, you get what I'm saying? There is something to I did file these charges against him and things like that, and I'm not going to let the God basically do his thing and basically make him walk around freely and basically be like, I'm about to snitch on him. And how long is it taking? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's keep going.
So Mel said that she would love a cordial divorce, but she's dealing with a narcissist.
I understand that, Mel.
He was arrested at 4:00, released at 7, and she said actually nobody even called her. So somebody was with the kids.
Yeah.
Later on, Marlene tells us that Martell called her to come get the kids, and she rushed over immediately to get them.
Yeah.